Hello everyone, good morning. I'm Steve from UCAN English Tutoring. In today's video, I'm going to assess one of my students' letters and provide the word-by-word feedback along with the feedback on each assessment criteria and the overall score at the end. Let us go through this letter. The student has written down the date on the top, which is good. I'm very happy with that. And then the student has also written down the addressee's contact details in the correct format. That's good. Let's go to the salutation of the addressee. She has written on Dear Miss Nung. All right, Nung is the surname of the addressee. That's good. And then she has written down the reference details of the patient. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And then she has also written on the date of birth. There should be colon here. She didn't write down the colon in between. And she can write down the date of birth maybe in the same line, but if it doesn't have enough space, then she can write it down in the next line. So that's okay, but she should have written down a comma here and then full stop, sorry, semicolon here. Not the semicolon, but colon. So after date of birth, you should have placed a colon. And then after this name, sorry, after the patient's name, Mrs. Grace Hana Tam. Mrs. Grace Hana Tam. Okay. Mrs. Grace Hana Tam. After that, place a comma after Tam. Okay, that's the mistake. And then she has written on the introduction paragraph. Let me go through that. I'm writing to refer Mrs. Tam, who requires your professional assistance. She found to be depressed following her cesarean section. Okay. Cesarean section. That's good. All right. That's good. I'm happy with your introduction paragraph. Let's go to the next one. On 20 October 2014. So this is today. So do not say on 20 October 2014. Because we are writing down, on the same day. So you can write down today and then there should be a comma. Okay. Try to convert the dates into time references if possible. Today, during home visit, Mrs. Tams looks depressed. During a home visit or during my home visit. Okay, during home visit, there are a couple of mistakes as well. During my home visit, and then there should be a comma. Okay, that's what you should have mentioned. And then the next one is Mrs. Tam looks depressed and always stays in the bed. That's okay. She underwent the above mentioned surgery on 9 October 2014 and it was successful. Okay, it was on 9 October 2000, so 11 days ago. So you could have written on 11 days ago, but it's okay. It's all right. If you can't make it, it's okay. So Shirley, Mrs. Tam lives with her husband and 2 children. They recently migrated to Australia from Vietnam. That's okay. But I think Vietnam has got 2 names. It's not Vietnam in one name. Vietnam, that's wrong. I think it's Viet and then Nam. I believe so. No, I think. Okay, Vietnam. Okay, let me confirm it here. Define Vietnam. No, sorry, it's only one name. Oh, that's good. Sorry about that. So that's fine. Vietnam is only one name. So this country has got only one name. All right, good. They do not have any relatives. This is spelling mistake. There's no I in between. So relatives. That's wrong. Okay. So she didn't write I in between. So relatives. Okay. That's wrong. It's actually relatives. Okay, let's go to the next one. Her husband is working in a delivery company. In a delivery company, spelling mistake. Delivery company. No, that's actually delivery company. It should be ERY. It's not ARY. All right, let's go to the next one. I'm trying to cope up with current. Okay, cope up with. That's wrong. You have to use cope with. That's it. So cope up with. So cope with. That's okay. Current financial crisis. Okay, she has been experiencing problem with the language. Okay, that's all right. It would be greatly appreciated if you could counsel Mrs. Tam in her local language. Kindly find out the what is that? This is wrong. I think the reason it should be REA. It's not RESON. That's wrong. Reason. That's wrong. It's reason. RESON. For her mood changes, encourage her to participate in social activities. Okay. Encourage her to participate in social activities. Encourage. You could have used and then linked this phrase, because it's not recommended to write down only the simple sentences. When I look at this one, you have written on only the simple sentences throughout this letter. Look at this one, kindly, the one that starts with kindly find out is the simple sentence, and then encourage her, that's again a simple sentence, and then introduce some, that's again a simple sentence. So this is not good actually. You have to use a complex or a compound sentence instead of writing down simple sentence again and again. All right. Okay, so kindly find out the reason for her mood changes and encourage her to participate in social activities. Okay. Also, please introduce. So instead of writing down, introduce some financial support to overcome the situation, what you could have done is you could have mentioned, instead of writing just introduce, it seems to me informal. So it's better to write down, please introduce. Okay, sorry, must be here. Please introduce. Okay, and then the remaining things are good. Apart from that, there should be a comma. Apart from that needs a comma after that. Apart from that, there should be a comma. Placement of punctuation marks is one of the major factors for high score in your letter. Okay, apart from that, her physical health is well. Her physical health is fine. Instead of writing well, physical health is well. You could have mentioned her physical health is fine. Okay. And her baby is doing well. Should you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me. Yours sincerely, the registered nurse. Okay. So everything else sounds good. Let me go through the assessment factors now. So firstly, grammar is one of the main areas of improvement because you have been committing some major mistakes that can be avoided. Okay. Placement of punctuation marks is another issue, is another area of concern. Okay, you have been committing lots of mistakes as far as the punctuation marks are concerned, and spelling is another area. Spelling is at its worst because you have committed several spelling mistakes. Can you please work out on your spelling and try to avoid the spelling mistake? That would be great. Thank you. Let's go through vocabulary. Vocabulary is all right. The use of prepositions could have been better. Okay, the use of preposition could have been better. Please use polite phrases in the concluding paragraph where you requested a range of services from the addressee. Okay, so do not use just encourage her, do her these things. That's not good. You got to use please encourage her or encourage her or please introduce her. So those things are really important. All right. Layout of the letter is okay. What else? I think the use of nouns and verbs are fine enough as well. There are no major grammar mistakes. So that's fine. But you need to use selection of words, like correct words. Use of nouns and verbs is fine. I'm happy with that. Organization of case notes is exceptional. So you were able to organize the case notes in a well structured manner. You have included all the relevant case notes, as I have already checked this one. Overall task fulfillment is okay. Some of the main areas you have to focus on is your spelling mistakes, and then the way you use the punctuation marks. So these two are the major ones. You have to also use time references instead of writing down the dates again and again, and try to use some kinds of polite words. Okay, these are the main areas for you to improve. Okay, let me give you the expected score. As you have committed several mistakes, okay, under the connecting under the spelling, and then words, you have chosen the words that are not polite much. However, according to me, this sounds like a 300 grader letter, because you have done a wonderful job in other sections, including the use of nouns and verbs and so on. Only the areas you need to focus on would be the use of prepositions, the use of spelling, the correct spelling, and then the use of formal words. Okay, you have to use polite phrases and punctuation marks. So these are the areas you have to focus on. According to me, this sounds like a 300 out of 500 grader letter. Well done, you have done a good job. Because you're aiming at 300 in the OET writing section, so you need to be able to get 300 easily. Okay, all right, I wish you good luck with your practice. If anyone would like to receive their first letter assessed at free of cost, please send an email to me at steve@ucanenglishtutoring.com, or you can drop me a message on my WhatsApp or mobile number, that is +614684808777. You can also reach me on my Facebook address, that is www.facebook.com/ucantutoring. I've been helping more than 12,000 people to achieve their desired scores in OET, IELTS, and PT examinations since 2008. Thank you for watching this video, and I really appreciate your time. Wish you good luck with your practice, and have a good day. Take care. Bye.